Hi everyone, it's Tracy Matthews here, and I'm here with the lovely Katy Mims of Southpaw Studio. Katy, thank you so much for being here with me today to talk a little bit about your experience with Marie Forleo's Bschool.
Thank you for having me.
Yay! So before we get started, why don't you tell me a little bit about your business, and let's start there.
Okay, well, I am the owner of Southpaw Studios. I have been doing jewelry since 1997, and I decided to go full time with it in 2001 and haven't looked back.
Awesome.
So
I
that's
love
what I
hearing
love.
that. So, how did you find Marie, and why did you decide to sign up for Bschool?
Well, I found her. I'm a member of a professional group, a full time SE team, and a couple of my team members have taken it before, and they highly recommended it. And I've seen their successes from it. So when enrollment was coming around again, I was taking it into serious consideration. And I watched some of her videos as well, on her videos that come out on Tuesdays. So that got me going and interested.
Awesome. Yay. So, what was your business like before you took Bschool?
Well, it was good. There just wasn't a lot of balance. That was what I felt I was missing. I was wearing way too many hats
Right.
and doing it all, and I'm a wife. I'm a mom. I got two little boys. I have a house to take care of and a business to take care of.
Right.
And I was just doing too much. And I knew I needed to start to think about it bigger, but I didn't know how. So that's what it was like before school.
Awesome. Okay. So, why don't you tell me about your experience after taking Bschool? How has your business changed?
Well, it's changed a lot. The way that I communicate with my customers has totally changed. It's opened a door that I didn't even know existed. It's like I
Right.
didn't even know what I didn't know.
Yeah.
But so that has really changed in a very positive way, and they've been very receptive to it. And I'm starting to delegate and taking off some of my hats, which is nice. It's a relief and brings balance to me and to my family as well. Like I said, the way that I communicate.
Yeah.
So my newsletters that go out are much more targeted. They have an intention behind them, and it's really helped to keep my business growing and moving forward.
Right. That's so great. And I love that you talked about like your newsletters and marketing because I know that before I took Bschool, I really struggled with how to write good marketing copy and not be pitchy or salesy or yucky. And after
Right.
taking Bschool, it sounds like you had a really good result with that, writing better
Yes.
newsletters.
And
Awesome.
that was another big part of Bschool that I learned when I decided to take a step to delegate more was learning my strengths and my weaknesses. And one of my weaknesses is I'm not good at copywriting, and I just own up to it and I'm real about it. And I have delegated out to a copywriter, and we contribute together and collaborate. And she really helped me a lot with helping with my newsletter. And that's been
Awesome.
huge, a wonderful investment that I wouldn't have
Awesome.
thought to do if I wouldn't have taken Bschool. So
Right.
given,
Yeah. I think it's really important that, sometimes we have our strengths and things that are opportunities for us. And sometimes when we try to do everything, we can become very frustrated and not really understand how to do it. But it sounds like you found a solution.
yeah,
It's almost like you're co-writing with this copywriter
yeah,
to target towards your dream clients.
right. And by me just accepting that it's not a strong point for me and delegating it to someone that's their strong point, I mean, the results are way better than they would have been if I just would have continued on doing it myself.
Right.
So, and
Absolutely.
and she takes my vision and it brings it alive. I love it.
Yay.
Takes the stress off of me.
So that's so awesome. I love hearing that. Um, can you tell me, are there any other specific results that you saw in your business and it can also be in your life after you took Bschool?
Well, definitely. In the business, my subscriber base has grown to I've gained about 30% more subscribers
Wow. That's
I
huge.
started, yeah, it was, I wasn't sure if it was going to work. I'm like, is it going to work? And
Right.
it did. And it's continuing to grow. And I'm getting more and more subscribers every month. And, and they're people that like me, it's like my brand and have raised their hand that they want to be a part of it. So that's great.
That's
So
so great.
bring in my target clients.
I feel like that's something that jewelry designers always struggle with, or that we hear a lot. Like, how do you get people to sign up for your list and then actually buy from you? So it's great. Of those people that have subscribed, have you noticed that you're increasing your sales because of it?
I would say yes. And I would say that my profit margin has increased. I
Wow.
feel I've changed my brand a little more to be a little more high end. I'm not the most expensive out there, but I'm not the cheapest either.
Yeah.
And I feel with the content that I'm putting out that it makes my clients feel comfortable with me and confident in their purchases with me, and they know what they're getting. So I would say I'm selling more of my higher priced items. So my profit margins are bigger, and that's nice.
That's really important. And I love that you talk about profit margins, because we're always talking about it's almost like when you have higher profit margins, it's like working less for more returns. So
Yes.
doesn't everyone want to do that?
Yes, yes. And by taking Bschool, it just helped me, figure that out as well. Like I've been doing jewelry for 16 years, and how do I want the next 16 years to be?
Right.
And that's why, I'm taking that shift to step it up.
And I'm sure, since you have so many obligations, you mentioned earlier that you're a mother and you also have a business and you're a wife and you're responsible for keeping the household together, that this having like some sort of structured system in place, and like the tools that a program like Bschool can bring you, really helps with managing all those responsibilities and having a better life, maybe.
Yes, because I was working sometimes off and on until like 7 o'clock at night, and that's not healthy for anybody. And it's helped me figure out my scheduling,
right.
my daily planning, quit over planning, which I was doing. I was overtasking a day, and that doesn't make me feel like I'm accomplished at the end of the day. So
you're just burnt out.
Yes, and I've done that before. I mean, we've all gone through that, and I don't want that anymore. I want it to be a solid day of defined, to-dos, and that have a good return. That's what else has helped from Bschool is to, we all have our lists in our head, but we got to filter through it and pick the ones that are going to have the best results.
Right.
And Bschool definitely helps me figure that out.
Pick the ones that have the best results instead of just following every single bright, shiny object.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Or a new idea, and, some of them you just got to let go.
It's true. You really do.
Yeah.
Such words of wisdom, Katy. I love it.
Facebook group that she has that you become a member of when you join Bschool. It's just a wonderful networking resource when I decided that I'm giving up copywriting, I'm not doing it anymore, and I need to collaborate with someone. That's where I found, my girl. And me knowing that she's taken Bschool, I feel very confident in working with her, because I know she already knows all the things that I know.
Right.
We're already on the same page of professionalism and ethics, and so that was great. And it's always there if I need, someone else for anything, and for any questions that I have. The Facebook group's great.
Yeah, it is quite an amazing community.
Because it's not just, jewelry designers on there. There's web designers, all walks of, professionals are there.
Right.
And it's nice to be surrounded with like-minded people that are trying to do, rise up. That's great to be around those kind of people.
I just got the chills, by the way, when you said that, to be around like-minded people who want to rise up. That's so incredible. Yeah. I literally have the chills. That's crazy.
Because it's an investment to take it, for sure. And it's a commitment. And when you come out the other side and you're with all the other people that have finished, you're like, yay, I'm a part of this group. It's awesome. I'm so glad I did it. I'm a year out now. I took it last year, and I'm still implementing the things that I've learned from it. And it helps me decide where I spend my money too. I see marketing completely differently now.
Katy, thank you so much for doing this little interview with me today. It's been so great to talk to you, and I just adore you. And you guys can find Katy at Southpaws Online, right? Is that
southpawonline.com?
southpawonline.com.